Ancient Greeks had flushing latrines. The Greeks had a goddess of hygiene, Hygeia. She was the daughter of Asclepius, the god of medicine. But did they actually stay clean? The answer might shock you. The Greeks believed 4 elements affected the body: water, air, fire, and earth. Each element was linked to a body fluid. Keeping the elements in balance meant good health. This belief influenced their hygiene. The Greeks saw bathing as more than just cleaning. They thought it could restore balance in the body. Most Greeks bathed about once a week, and yes, they had flushing latrines. The Minoans, an early Greek civilization, invented special drains. These used flowing water to wash away waste. By 1000 BC, public restrooms with flushing toilets were common in Greek cities. Picture a long bench with holes cut into it. That was your ancient Greek toilet. There were no walls between the holes. People sat next to each other. It wasn't private, but it worked. Even some middle-class homes eventually got private flushing toilets. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. The Greeks didn't have toilet paper. Instead, they used smooth pieces of broken pottery. These helped them finish their business. Some folks even wrote their enemies' names on these shards before using them. The Greeks were serious about getting clean all over. Public bathhouses were a big deal. These weren't just places to wash up. They were social hubs. People gathered there to gossip, make deals, and relax. They had hot air baths for cold days. They had steam rooms for sweating. These steam baths were called laconica. They were like old-fashioned saunas. People rubbed themselves with peppermint tea to sweat more. Now you might be wondering, did the Greeks use soap? Not exactly. Their cleaning routine was a bit different. First, they'd rub themselves with clay, sand, or ashes. Then came a generous coating of olive oil. Finally, they'd scrape it all off with a metal tool. This tool was called a strigil. It worked like a charm to remove dirt and dead skin. Speaking of olive oil, the Greeks were obsessed with it. They used it for cooking, cleaning, and as a skin lotion. Some thought it could make their skin lighter. Light skin was popular at the time. The Greeks cared a lot about their hair. Men and women both dyed their hair. Blonde was a favorite color. They'd use lemon juice or saffron. Then they'd sit in the sun to lighten their locks. Some preferred dark hair. For them, there was a dye made from lead oxide. This wasn't safe, but people used it anyway. The perfume was also part of Greek hygiene. They had different scents for different body parts. They put mint on their arms and oregano on their feet. They thought nice smells could keep away evil spirits. The Greeks also cleaned their teeth. They didn't have toothbrushes as we know them. Instead, they chewed on twigs, or they wrapped their fingers in cloth to clean their teeth. Their toothpaste was made from some pretty weird ingredients. These included ground bones and oyster shells, and even crushed hooves. In any case, the Greeks were definitely ahead of their time.